Outside of Los Angeles. Let's stop in town before I hit the road. I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
That's 22 feet over. 45. Wide. Ready.
Love to throw to get started. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Here we go. 52 blue. Set. Go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. He gets free. And he will score. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
throw here to begin the drive. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Pack to 60, pack to 60.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Pack to 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away. Good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Black one. Ready. Black 40. Ready?
Trying to start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 21-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Green. Cut.
Here's Love. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. In this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Here we go. Red, 38. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a couple.
Here we go, second. Black, 95. Set.
On the toss, they'll run. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's first and 10.
60 red. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Trouble, 38. Hey, we're gonna do some. Set, go.
From the gun, it's Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A good play action with Love. In trouble, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go. 45, White. Ready.
Love. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Claw, 10. Hut.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. Picked off by Brian Branch. And a nice return here as well. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Red! Johnny Lion!
He'll look to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Every staff in the league that understands it, we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Let's go!
He'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set! Touching, 18!
Back to throw. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go! Panther 60, Panther 6, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler!
He'll drop to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Here's the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
They're on 4-yard line.
Here we go, here we go! 10 black!
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
And cycle. Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Up the middle they go. And so much for being back up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Green Bay first down.
The 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Ready. Black 40.
Second down throw for Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Third and 10.
Come on, set. 50, green.
Now Love. Flush to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
Taken at the 19. And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. 19, 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's second and 6.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Here we go, set. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 70 Lions.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
Here's first and 10.
Come on, come on. Panther 80. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Hey, ready? 19 Charger, 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They run straight ahead with Jones. And he'll get forward for Cooper. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Is caught left side by St. Brown. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ready,
Ball
break.
rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 6, Cougar 19. Cougar 19. Ready.
Overbought him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it, and Detroit keeps possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Lions. Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll throw out of the gun. To the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This taken around the 11. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Now Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Ready. Black 40. Drill 52. Steel black.
Here's Love to throw. And that is incomplete. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's their punter now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
From the set. Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll go up here on second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Complete. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. But we'll stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This returnable from inside is on 40. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. I got him, on me. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one's caught. That's Matthew Golden. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Second down, they need 3.
Let's go now. Gotta be lying.
outside. Catch made by Dobbs.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
For the field goal. A 63-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 6. Oh! And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Get it! Cougar 19! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's left side caught by Musgrave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Panther 11, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Third down and 3.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. To the tight end, Musgrave. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Jones now on first and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 33, here's second and 9.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready, set.
Third and 9.
Bronco 80.
To Slaw, the man in motion.
Let's go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Pass the 60, pass the 60. Ready, right?
He'll look to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Johnny Lions.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He did not want to go down there. Harry tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Hey.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
He's got his man complete. That's to Slav.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
At right side, inside and into the hands of Tislam. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
Ready,
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to the air one more time. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Packers will take over here just past the 30.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready. Liking, 18, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Deputy Timberwolf.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Good. Deputy Lion.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. 2nd half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they've scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
From the 6, here comes a return. Line. No gain on that.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads, but 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
On the jump.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Ready, right?
They'll stick with him again. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
70.
A run on 1st and goal. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. pistol. Here comes Gibbs.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Try and run for the first down with Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay,
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Back. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Deputy! Viking 18! Ready, ready!
Now a handoff to Pollard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Tyler Williams on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 6.
Get it! Cowboy 80!
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. Has an opening. Past the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Packers.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Panther 60, Panther 60!
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle! Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Third and inches.
Ready, ready! 70 Timberwolves! Ready?
Pick this one up on the ground. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Here we go, here we go!
First and 10.
70 Lions! Ready?
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It is 3rd and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.